Yo, how is everyone doing today? I'm Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics. Welcome to another live stream. We're going to be hanging out, talking comic books and all of that. Before we do that, though, let's hit that intro. All right, hope everyone is doing well. I want to say a quick shout out to a couple sponsors, and we'll get started here. Thank you to the amazing people over at the 616comics.com for sponsoring the channel and the monthly Burke Box. If you guys ever need any comics, variants, exclusive variants, check out the 616comics.com. Thank you to the amazing channel members. You guys are awesome. Everyone there in the family tier is entered to win that monthly Burke Box, again, sponsored by the 616. All right, let's go ahead and check out everyone over here in the chat. Start at the top. Carlito, what is going on, sir? How are you doing? Thomas Caps, what is up? Oh, dang. Good. Awesome. Chop and Drop, what's up? Marcus, what's going on, man? If you want to join, links in the Burke Fam chat. Trev, what is up, sir? How are you doing? Remy Q, what is up? Big Nosh, what's up, dude? How's it going? Comfort of Comics, safer Steve's shoulders. Oh, shoot. Hope everyone is doing well. We were hanging out this morning for about an hour or so. I want to apologize for last week. It was a really busy week at work. Friday, I left my house at 6:45 in the morning, and I did not get home until 11:30 on Friday. And the day before was the Chiefs game. The day before that, my daughter had a dance camp for an hour, and then she had church for an hour and a half. And it's just, it feels like every day there is something going on. Chris, Retro Rocket, what's up, dude? How's it going? DJ Links, what's up, man? How are you doing? Carlito, James, what is up? Yeah, dude. And it's been, we're doing a lot more every year, and so far I've been what's up? I mean, they could, but every year I feel like I'm doing more and more. So this morning I wanted to hang out and talk comic books and just chill. If anyone wants to join, please DM me and I can try to send you the link. For channel members, I did put the link in the Burke Fam chats. I figured we'd take a look at the comic books that are coming out this week, first off, and see what everyone is getting. I have not looked or watched Mark's video. What's up, Mark? How's it going, man?
I'm pretty good, I guess, all things considered. Yeah, good.
You look like me. You look like you just woke up.
Bro, my allergies are still ravaging me like 2 weeks straight. Every day is just a different thing.
Dang. So you put out that video every week, your picks for new comic book day, and then you got your video as well with Chris, the comic vet. But I figured we'd take a look at the books that are coming out and take a look to see.
I don't think the comic vet video posts until afternoons on Sundays.
Yeah.
You can typically watch my video and kind of guess most of the time pretty accurately what my top pick will be. Probably, if you watch them enough, you can tell from my excitement level. Absolutely, Trev, Super Saiyan mode, aka bedhead mode.
I'm going to pull this up and we'll take a look to see what books are coming out and see what everyone's getting. All right, so we'll start here at the top. I'm obviously getting Nightwing 96. That's a pretty sweet cover, little Brady Bunch cover. I'll probably end up getting that one. Flash 785. It was on, or 786, I should say. It's on the thumbnail. Obviously, I am getting that. I'm pretty excited about both of those books. I do need to catch up on my reading. I've read a few of them, not all that I've gotten in from Paul.
Yeah, you had a nice stack come in.
I had a very, very, very nice stack come in. You are getting that World's Finest number 7, I assume.
Oh, absolutely, and it's a first appearance alert.
Oh, first appearance alert. Let's look at it here. Only time will tell. That's a clue. Introducing Boy Thunder.
Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah, Mark Waid is a phenomenal writer, and he's been around for a while, so he's doing things like playing with continuity a little bit. The world's finest title kind of takes place in a undetermined date in the past. So
Sure.
they're playing with the idea of like a Superman sidekick, Boy Thunder, which is pretty cool.
Well, I like this 1 in 50. That is sick, dude.
Whenever there's a Nightwing crotch, you're all over it.
You know it. Oh, dude, that's a sick
Yeah,
cover.
Dan Mora Teen Titans is amazing.
Wow. Incredible.
Yeah, look at Wally.
Mm-hmm.
See you there.
Love it. Love it. Which cover are you getting? The Middleton?
The A cover.
You're going to go A cover? Okay.
Yeah.
Those are nice covers. I'm not going to lie. Every one of them are nice. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things from you on World's Finest.
Ain't just me.
Well, specifically you is what I was getting at. So.
Okay. I'll say whenever I hear people read, I see it like on Instagram, people that like aren't YouTubers or anything, but just Instagrammers. I've seen numerous people put up posts where they're praising it as their top monthly title.
Oh, dude,
It's
I like
just
this.
good.
Look at this Nightwing cover. That's sick too. I'm not gonna
That
lie.
people is how babies are made.
Oh shoot! I like that cover. Alan Quaw. I don't know. I like Quaw, but that's not his best work. I do kind of like this 1 to 25. I like the different colors there. That's cool. But it'll probably be definitely cover A and maybe cover B as well. That's just, I like it.
I like that A cover. I wish they wouldn't have done a horizontal cover for it. It would have worked just fine vertically.
Yeah, it would have. I agree. 100%. I agree. Flash.
Yeah. This is
Cover
the
B from Campbell's Fire. That's right.
calm after the storm here.
Yes, sir. Listening from the road, wanting to say hi. No more chat messages. Okay, Rob. Sounds good, man. Dude, look at this. Best CC book, in my opinion. Yeah. Nightwing, for sure.
Look at. Is he talking about Nightwing?
I'm assuming he's talking Nightwing, and I do agree. Well, but I haven't read all the books, so I can't say. But from the books that I've read, I feel like Nightwing is very, very good. Berto, what is going on, man?
Nightwing's definitely solid. There's definitely some. It's not diminishing Nightwing by saying this. There's just some other stuff that's going on that's just definitely a little bit ahead of it in the pack. There's been stuff that started since Nightwing's been around. Nightwing's been good since Taylor took it over, but it's very self-contained, very slow moving, very well done though.
Those are some ugly covers in my opinion right there. Anything other than cover A. The 1 in 25 is the best one here for Flash, and it's not even good.
It's relevant to the story. That's about it.
Yeah. Cover A for me.
Berserker is finally back. I feel like it's been a long time since that previous issue.
I have not read like anything after like issue 5 or issue 4.
It goes off the reservation. Not in a bad way, but I'm saying like the story takes a turn into I guess into what it is. It's not just like running missions anymore. It's like there's a whole issue where he's just kind of floating through time and space. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's out there.
This Avengers cover is pretty cool. I like that. It's cute.
It's definitely cute. It looks like something you'd see on like a free comic book day book.
It does. Hey,
right,
did you get
check the chat, Steve? Check the chat. Thank you, Trev. And again, that's not in any way diminishing. Right? Okay. The world's finest is just that good. Like I know you would love it, Steve. You would be like, this is my favorite book. No question about it.
Well, I do love me some Batman, and I love me some Superman.
Well, Dick Grayson's a big character in it as well. He's Robin in this time era, but he's one of the Dick Grayson and Supergirl are both primary characters in it.
What's up, Tyler? I'll have to check it out sometime.
Yeah, you would love it, I promise.
This Darth Vader, I feel like every Darth Vader cover is just gorgeous. I like that. I don't even read Star Wars, but I do like that. Oh, Trev, I know he likes those Sprouse covers.
Those lightsaber variants.
Yep.
Tulp's been collecting those as well.
Oh, Michael?
Mm-hmm. Mikkel?
I like him. I like that guy. He's a nice dude.
Mm-hmm. I just got a package in from him yesterday.
Are you getting any of the Batman the Knight?
Nope.
Are you reading that?
Hell no.
Chip Zdarsky.
That's where Chip Zdarsky solidified that Bruce Wayne and Ghostmaker were romantically involved with each other. It's
No way.
just a stupid book. The fact that that kind of went under everyone's radar shows you how many people give a shit about that book.
Yeah, that is the first I've heard of that. That is stupid.
I think it was like an issue or two ago. Might have been 2 issues ago now.
That is so dumb.
Like yeah, that's where Bruce learned his detachment. You know how he's so detached even from the Bat family. Like
Right.
after the Joker War, Fear State, when like the Bat family's coming together, and Bruce is like, I'm actually going to leave the country so I can be even more alone. Let me isolate some more. Like it all stems from that training years with Ghostmaker and
Wow.
seeing that it's a liability to have those feelings for people. I'm like, this is just stupid.
That is really dumb. Dark Crisis, Young Justice, getting that for sure.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it all except for issue 2 was a waste of an issue.
I need to read issue 3. I got it.
Have you read issue 2 yet?
Yeah, I read 1 and 2.
Okay, I didn't know if you
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where you are in your reading. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Issue 2 was just like spinning your wheels in place. Like, why are we?
Mm-hmm.
It felt like they just spent an entire issue like crapping on the era that the book was written in. Like issue 1 set up so well, it made you feel like uh the writer was like, I know, like kind of solidifying that you belong on this title. You clearly know the material you're working with. And issue 2 was spent crapping on said material. Then issue 3, like we're back in the swing of like a really, really fun read.
Yeah, I did feel like there was like not a lot that happened.
Yeah, and it almost felt like a personal attack on the title. Like, why are you so mad at this book?
Sure. Catwoman.
I don't pick it up. I know that ever since
Cool
Ron
cover.
B jumped off it, Ryan said it's kind of gone stale.
I like that cover though. I feel like every Catwoman cover is like a good cover.
Jenny Frison was doing like the B cover
Natalie,
for the longest time.
we got a lot of variants for this one. We got some Zerdies. Oh, I think these are from the 616. I've seen these. These are from the 616.
Nice, nice.
Look at that.
Is that the Zerdy cover?
Mm-hmm. That is the Zerdy cover. Available at 616comics.com. And they got this one as well.
That's cool.
Nice.
I like that.
I like that too. I like it too.
Jenny Frison's going to Harley, Trev says. That's pretty cool. I like
Nice.
Jenny Frison's style. It's not
What
one of those
Bosco?
artists that I have to pick up or anything, but I just enjoy it. There's not many that I'm like, oh, I gotta buy that just because it looks cool. I do it every now and then. I go through phases, but for the most part, I'm like, I looked at it. I can go back and look at it whenever I want.
So this is the Natalie Sanders cover that they're homaging Adam Hughes.
Yeah, Catwoman 1 homage.
Yep. I like it. The 1 of 25 is nice as well. So it feels like DC is doing a lot more covers than they used to. I mean, just like 2 or 3 years ago, there was just cover A and cover B, maybe every once in a while, a 1 of 25.
Yeah, after when they kicked off Infinite Crisis, they weren't doing too much.
We got a $2 super chat from Rumikyu Studios. Catwoman pinup cover, yes, please. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, sir, for the $2 super chat. You are amazing. Everyone check out Rumikyu Studios, and let's talk about it that he does on Thursday as well. Yeah, I love these. I love all these covers for sure. Hopefully we can get some of the Catwoman covers from the 616 for a Burke box. which I needed. I was gonna do that Thursday, and I just didn't get it time to make the Burke box yet. I need to do that today. Spider-Verse. Is it Spider-Ham?
Yeah, that's that. I believe that's that new character that they just introduced right there, front and center. Those are crutches that they carry. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy.
That looks like a girl to me.
I can't tell from this image.
Well, it looks like
I just heard that it's a handicapped character on crutches. That's the new Spider character that they've introduced. And the web shoots out of the crutches. If you, you can see it on the cover.
Yeah,
there.
right there.
Yeah,
that is interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting.
I do like. Oh, this Derek Shoes from the 616. Nice. It's giving me some anime vibes.
I just thought of I watch wrestling again now. AEW. Billy Gunn, who's like in wrestling for a long time, he's got like a little group of guys.
What up,
and
Lewis?
Their whole thing is they're like scissor me, daddy-o, and they do the whole high five with like a scissoring motion, and it looks like that's what they're doing on the cover there.
Oh shoot! Not a big fan of the Kirkham Spider-Ham ASN 300 homage.
Yeah, they just get played out.
Yeah, they do.
Played out.
They do. Los is my guy. I've been following him and talking to him for years now. Good dude. Who is this on the cover, man? This looks like Trigon and Carnage had a baby.
I'm not sure. Is that Wraith underneath him?
It does look like Wraith.
I mean, I'm assuming that's the character's name. I only recognize him from that
one shot.
King in Black one shot they did titled Wraith. I'm out of the symbiote game.
Yeah.
All the way out of it.
Yeah.
Some cool covers out there to be seen, but
you're in the Hulk game.
Yeah, definitely. That's about the only game I'm in at Marvel. I do pick up those throwback series that they do, those little mini series.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Which one?
Far right.
Batman One Bad Day, Two-Face #1.
Yeah, the one shot. The next one, we had the Riddler one that came out that was like everybody who read it screamed its praises. It was phenomenal. No one saw that coming. And now we have this one, and I don't believe it's going to do what that last one did. Each of these are going to have a different creative team. And Mariko Tamaki, who just wrapped up a pretty decent run on Detective Comics, is writing this one. And I don't know how or what Mariko is going to do to solidify this story as like one of the definitive Two-Face stories. I don't even know if Mariko Tamaki has that ability, because so far we saw Alan Moore do it with the Killing Joke, and that's what these are kind of supposed to be, that one story for the villain that's a definitive must-read about that villain. And Tom King, whether hate, like, or love the guy, he absolutely did it. It's unquestionable. He delivered that same thing with that Riddler one-shot. I don't know if Mariko Tamaki is the caliber of writer to do that. Nothing against Mariko, but that's a big task, you know.
Mm-hmm. This almost looks like a Jane cover here by.
That looks awesome, doesn't it?
Art Germ, yeah,
crushed it.
Probably the best cover.
I'm excited to read it all the same. I like that animated series one on the bottom right.
Oh, I'm sorry, I clicked on the Jim Lee.
Oh, you're fine.
I do like that Jim Lee. This one?
It looks like it from here. It's a little on my
screen. It does look like the animated series.
Just with the black and white suit like that.
Yeah, looks like a Cruella de Vil almost a little bit too.
Yeah. A lot of puppies died to make that suit.
$7.99 feels like a lot.
Well, they're oversized.
I know.
Trades. Yeah, it's a trade paperback pretty much.
Sick. Okay. Let's see.
I think this one's going to be decent. That's all. I don't know.
I haven't heard anything about Gunslinger Spawn. I don't know. Not my thing.
I think a lot of people jumped onto all that Spawn stuff while it was happening, and yeah, people still picking it up. I don't know how much the story's still compelling. You don't hear anyone. Oh, you got to read that. You got to read that.
It feels like there's a billion X-Men books every week.
It's because there are.
There are. Radiant Black, no, I'm not reading that. Mandalorian, this is supposed to be just like the written version of the show, right?
I'm not sure. I think that if this is just continuing what came out not long ago, that's what everyone said that was. So I guess so. Everyone was
Yep.
kind of bummed out.
The battered Mandalorian returns to his client to collect his reward and tend to his wounds. Complications arise, and what should have been a simple task becomes far more dangerous than anyone could have expected. Yeah. A lot of cool covers, though. A lot of people are buying the variants lately. Lots of variants available.
Variants carry some of these series on their own.
I mean, yeah, I believe it. Yeah, just a reprint of the show. Yeah, that's what I thought. Deceased. War
Here
of
we
Undead
go.
Gods.
The epic finale to the Deceased saga is here.
Was issue 1 good?
Woo! Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So, War of the Undead Gods is in reference to the new gods. We got Kirby's Fourth World characters are in play. So, New Genesis, Apocalypse. So, you got Orion, Darkseid, all of them in there. We got our primary cast that we're used to from where the series has taken us, plus the return of an icon in the first issue, which I'm not going to spoil for Steve, but man, it was cool. And plus, Matina has abandoned us. We used to have the Matina cardstock B covers. Now we have these amazing acetate covers. That is
Matina's on the 1 in 25.
Matina is on the 1 in 25 for this issue and last issue.
Oh, that is incredible.
Yes.
That is incredible.
I picked up the one for issue 1 and gave it away. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Pick it up and just do a live giveaway on my Tuesday stream and give away the acetates as we go.
I love that. It makes me want to get issue 1 and 2.
So I would kind of recommend checking out the 1 in 25 for issue 3 as well, because while Matina isn't going any farther than issue 2, we're still getting those Matina style covers, and the next one will be a Green Lantern one. And I can't remember who did it. I almost want to say it was Jay Anceletto, but I don't know if that's right.
You said Deceased or the Undead Gods number 3?
Yeah. Like it's just the next issue.
That one right there.
They don't have it. They don't have it listed on here. 1 in 25 Steve Beach. So I'm gonna have to go look it up. There's a Green Lantern one in the vein of the Matina stuff.
Okay.
So though we're not getting a Matina one, we're still getting those cover styles, if that makes sense.
I don't see it on.
Yeah, I don't see it on.
Oh, that's a sweet cover right there.
It was in the DC Connect. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. What issue is that for? Okay.
4.
God, look at that. Who did that?
Dan Mora.
My guy. Look at that.
He's got range.
Yes, he does.
Wow. That is incredible.
And it's Kyle Rayner, which you could tell from the mask and the placement of his emblem on his chesticle.
That is insane, dude. Love it. Kind of like this one too. What is? I don't even know what issue it is, but that's beautiful. It's from issue number 1. Who did that? Sun Kamanaki. It's a 1 of 50.
Yeah, it's
beautiful. Love the green outline. Nice. And here, this is the 1 of 25 for issue 2.
Yeah, that's going to be the cover of the week right there.
The main man.
The main man.
The main man. That is incredible. Wow. Why is Superman mad at his symbol? Let's talk about this cover. That's just ooh-wee. I love it. And that's not Kal-El, right? That's his son, right?
Yeah, that's John. Yeah, John and Damian and Cassie are in Trinity at this point.
So what happened at the end of the last deceased, essentially they said that they could save everyone. Correct? That's what I remember.
Yeah, that they definitely dive into that. So like you see a lot of characters that are having to deal with all kinds of new like remorse and really being bummed out that there's people out there. I tried to avoid new books for the last few weeks. This isn't helping. So they tried to, there's a lot of people that they were just able to get away from to contain, but there's people they legitimately killed. Like Alfred killed the Bat family, like the undead version.
Right.
They had the anti-life virus. He slaughtered Batman and the Robins, buried them and everything, mourned them. Now he's having to mourn them again because they have a cure. They're able to reverse the effects of what's happening. But you can't do that if you're dead. They're permanently deceased. But there are some characters that are not, and I just got goosebumps. That's what's so cool about issue 1. Like one of the most dangerous beings out there is their first priority. Like we have to cure this person, or we could all die whenever this person decides to show back up.
Sounds like Superman.
I don't want to spoil anything for you one way or the other, but they've got to what they deemed as Earth 2. They abandoned our Earth for an Earth in the Goldilocks zone, a habitable planet and stuff. So we're dealing with that. And you think everything's hunky dory, but they haven't been focusing on the rest of this gigantic multiverse that they live in. They just been focusing on the problem in front of them. So that's what this series is about. Is about how this virus has reached New Genesis and Apocalypse, and those people, the new gods and Darkseid and his army, are now moving through space to find more. They've ravaged their worlds, and what's next? And it's about the new gods finding our set of characters here. So they have a lot on their plate.
I just messaged Paul asking if he had any more deceased War of the Undead Gods #1. And I want issue 2 that comes out this week. Mark talked me into it.
You've read the rest of them. I'm telling you, this is the finale. There's not. Yeah. I know we talked about it. This isn't the time to bail on the series. And issue 1 proved it. Like going into, you're like, yeah, I could take it or leave it. But then you see what they're doing and the direction they're taking. You're like, you know what, I got to see how this all ends. And for me in general, I was already excited for it. This is like one of my favorite current Elseworlds things that we get. But I'm always raving about the new gods and stuff. Wow, they're giving me something. I'll take them. Let's go.
We have a new #1 from Marvel, Exterminators. #1.
Hard pass.
Yeah, that doesn't look like the best cover either.
Was that another DC versus Vampires one shot that they're doing? I know that they've done numerous.
It looked like it was like number 3 or 4 or something.
So this is one of their offshoots, I guess. Yeah, All Out War. That's a Alan Quah cover, it looks like, from here.
There's Bane on the cover. I was looking to see if there's anyone else I recognize. Just looks like Bane. The Vengeance of Bane.
I know that I don't know a lot of people reading that right now, but the people that are really enjoying it.
Ooh, I like that cover. It's Thick Thighs. Thick Thigh Thursday. Dead Man.
That's awesome. Not my favorite artwork, but it still looks cool.
Looks like a Kevin Eastman cover. A little bit.
Looks like they use like paint pens on it as well. Like the artwork that Squatchy does, like with paint.
That's true.
It looks like that. It's a very cool style.
Let's see. Does it say who did it? James Stokoe. Okay. Ice Cream Man 32. Not a lot of people love that. I'm just not into the hell was that? Thanks. Hold on 1 second. Someone just knocked on our door. Give me 1 second here.
You could have left that up. Why are you doing that? I have nothing to talk about now. Let's see. Aggressively relaxing asks, have you guys watched Bat Wheels? I can't believe they made the joke from Teen Titans Go to the movies real. I have not watched Bat Wheels. You'd have to elaborate on what that is. I did see where Teen Titans Go had the episode dropped with Zack Snyder guest appearance in it, and they had a little very short little clip it where they changed up the animation style where they begged Zack Snyder to Snyder cut the Teen Titans, and it was pretty funny.
Sorry.
The bedhead circumstances. You can have hair like this too. If you dream it, that's all it takes. Just dream it to be true.
Okay. Sorry. Someone is coming to look for my daughter. So I should have just answered on my Ring app. I forgot. Okay.
Way longer to open the app.
This is a pretty cool Black Adam cover. So
Yeah,
this is
all the Rodriguez A covers are gorgeous. This is the same artist that did the Shadows of the Bat 12 issue event inside of Detectives. Those beautiful painted covers.
I like that white suit. So he's supposed to be the new Black Adam, right?
So he's a descendant of Teth Adam, like
Okay.
a literal descendant. Have you been reading this one?
No.
So in the opening scene, it's set before Dark Crisis, and you have Black Adam fighting Darkseid. What turns out to not be the Darkseid, but it looks like a manifestation of the Great Darkness that attacked him, and it infects him, and it's slowly killing him. And because of the way that he lives his life, they don't do like medicine and stuff. So he makes a call go out to his followers, his people, to go find a descendant. And the descendant comes, who ironically is a med student, and is just demanding, like, we get him to a hospital kind of thing. And they're like, no, we don't want their fake science or fake magic to touch our king kind of thing. And Black Adam passes on some of the power of the champion to this young man.
Nice.
Before he dies. And he dies. Like when he passes the abilities on, he transforms from Black Adam back just to regular Teth Adam, who in this story is drawn like a young man versus he looks visually older as Black Adam than when he's not fired up with his powers. So the kid immediately rushes him to a hospital, gets him there immediately back in the States. And they're dealing with a lot of the political aspect of the fact that Black Adam does run a country, and he is a dictator. So you have a lot of that kind of stuff that's cool. It's a dynamic we don't get into a lot. So he's dealing with him being dead, and we're following Black Adam in a hell. There are numerous hells in comics. That cover was fire, but there's he's in hell dealing with his mortality, while in the real world, this kid's trying to save him. I want to say his name's Malik. I can't remember if that's right or not. Malik. But the kid ends up thinking, like, if his body's mortal, the champion's immortal. So he puts some of his ability back into Black Adam to wake him up, basically like a defibrillator. Okay, I'll come change it. And that's where it ends off, with him waking Black Adam up. And in this one, we're going to see that Malik is supposed to be getting trained or killed by Etrigan. Black Adam sends Etrigan in his absence. So I'm, again, all in because we get some Etrigan. Again, DC.
I do love this cover.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And that's the first cover appearance as Malik as White Adam.
Okay. Nice. Nice little spec book there, too.
And I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good, brother. We'll take a look at some other books that are coming out this week. Where were we at? We are here. Okay, so Vanish #1. This looks. It's not supposed to be a symbiote because it's just like it's from Image, but it looks just like who was it? It was Dylan. It looks like Dylan Brock from Another World. I think it was like issue 27 of Venom from the previous run. That's what it looks like to me. But Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman are back together. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else. Man, there's a ton of variants. Ooh, look at this purple. I do like that purple. It's like Spider and a man put together, but not Spider-Man. That's weird looking. It's wicked. Kind of like it. A lot of covers. A lot of covers. Holy cow. It just keeps going. We have a Dark Knight Returns homage, ASM 50 homage. All sorts of covers. Anything Donny Cates does, everyone wants to buy, so I understand everyone wanting to get these covers. I don't know. I'm not gonna get any. It's just not for me. Not for me. I don't know. Let me know, guys, if you are planning on getting Vanish #1 that comes out this week. Go back down here. Thor, Jane Foster, Mighty Thor #4. Okay, I think I missed that. Oh, that's the row we were on. Walking Dead Deluxe. I don't know who's reading. I don't know if I know anyone reading that. I feel like maybe Alan Rue was reading that, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Nice. Just gonna grab a copy of Vanish #1.
Oh, that book. I'm mad skipping. Very upset about that.
Yeah, that looks weird.
Phantom
Hey.
Pawn had a big debacle with it. A guy that's associated with, and I almost feel bad saying this because I don't feel like I'm about 95% right. It's the correct shop. A guy that's associated with Heatseeker Comics, who used to be associated with a different company, and he did a lot of bad business, and he stepped away from comics, changed his name, came back and started setting up businesses again under a new name without all the negative connotations associated with him. He ghosted the people in his group. Like a lot of these online retailers get together and throw in together on variants and split them up and all that. He didn't pay his portion of the variants for it. They had three exclusives they were doing. John was one of them, and he didn't get paid. And instead of the remaining,
that's right.
Instead of the remaining 5 people associated with it, just throwing in together and covering the cost and releasing the book and paying the artist, they said we'll just scrap the book. So it was crap on that guy who ghosted him, and crap on all of them for just dumping out like that.
Right.
I don't care for that book, anyways. I don't even know what it is. That's a Donny Cates book, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman. So
I don't care for it.
Look at this, though. Look at this. Look at this. Titans United, Blood Pact.
Yeah. So this is like what they did last year. It's going to be probably, I'm guessing, 6 issues. Was that what it says?
Yep.
6-issue miniseries that they're doing, just highlighting the cast of characters that you see in the television show. It's a 6-issue series. It's not associated with continuity or any of the events going on, just to kind of build up interest and capitalize on people's excitement.
Look at this. Watch DC Titans on HBO Max. So
yeah, there you
go. They're trying to do that for sure.
Yeah, smart. Oh, there's that Kyle Rayner cover that was so controversial as well.
Oh. So they went back to the regular one instead of the alternate version where he has like a bag of
tamales. Yeah,
tamales.
So the actual art piece that they were homaging, the woman in the art piece was holding a bag of tamales in the original art piece that they're homaging. That's why when they homage it, they put a bag of tamales in Kyle's hand. Also, all the Mexican Heritage Month ones, they had they were spotlighting food as. And I actually went and looked this up and had this conversation with someone else. Like artwork, Hispanic artwork, even heavily spotlights their heritage and the way that food is so ingrained in it, and they're proud of food and stuff. So much so that Hispanic heritage artwork that's at the Smithsonian is highlighting food and stuff. There's one of the most famous pieces is called Tex-Mex, even stuff that I learned along the way. But that's definitely a beautiful cover. I think that's Jorge Molina, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know if you've ever seen that video. Close it all the way. There's a video on social media where a white man, is dressed up in He's got a sombrero. He's got
sombrero, mustache, and the pullover, and he's asking all the white people if he's offensive. They all say yes, and he goes in to the Hispanic part of town, and everyone loved it. They thought it was awesome.
yes, yes,
Yeah, they're not offended by it. They think it's cool that people enjoy their styles and their culture.
yes.
Yeah.
That's yes. So that's what I was getting at with your with you talking about that tamale
Yes, all the
story.
people that were mad about it were people that didn't stop to look. Like, and I hit the brakes. Like when I saw so many people getting mad, I'm like, let me actually look into Hispanic art because people are saying that
Sure.
this is tone deaf and insensitive, but apparently it's not. That's
Right.
actually honoring the culture because the culture is proud of it. It looks
Right.
cool with it off, doesn't it? You tell Steve good morning.
Hello, monkey. Nice.
Yeah. Different strokes for different folks.
Look at this cover. I kind of like this one. It's Derek Chew.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
That is really dope. Like it. This is that 1 in 25 is my favorite for sure. At some point, we gotta get.
Who did that one?
I think it's Dan Mora, right?
I'm not sure.
Oh, Taryn Clark, whatever you want to say.
Not familiar with that person. It definitely looks good though.
Kind of like the floating heads. Well, I guess they're not floating heads, but you know what I mean.
They're definitely floating.
I like it. At some point, we got to get Wally West in the Titans TV show. Just do.
Do you think
reference?
Do you think that they should bring him in as a primary or a special character for the season, or a flashback character like they did with Aqualad for a few episodes?
I don't think they're gonna. It wouldn't be a flashback character because they haven't said his name or anything, and they make it seem like there was that original team of Aqualad, and then they went away, and then they came back. So he would have to be as part of a new continuity.
I don't know. Because even with the Aqualad flashbacks, they didn't like overall team the flashbacks very much. They just contained it around Aqualad's portion of it. You know, they did tease. We got Rory coming this season, right?
So that's what I was just going to talk about. They tease Roy Harper, but I haven't seen any news about him actually being in the show, like at all. I know they're supposed to have. I don't even know the name of it, like the Blood Gang or something.
Brother Blood.
That's it.
Yeah. He's a huge Titans villain. Like this goes back to the Wolfman Perez era, you know.
So me and Flo have different thoughts on the TV show. He thinks it's terrible.
Yeah, it's one of his most least favorite things on the planet.
I love it. I love the show, and part of it is the fact that it's starring Dick Grayson, who's obviously one of my favorite comic book characters. I just like the show too. I think the action's good. The story writing can be a little bit better, but overall, I like it. It's one of my favorite teams. Why wouldn't I like it? You know what I mean? I think it's definitely way better than the Moon Knight show or the She-Hulk show or any of those other ones. Hawk and Dove was my favorite part.
Hawk and Dove were awesome. I don't think
they
are
awesome.
I don't think they ruined any of the characters either. They do some stupid stuff in that show.
They do.
Like season 3, they did some dumb stuff. Like the whole scene with Jason going and sitting in that weird voyeur room underground. It's like, why does this scene exist? You just wanted to show some boobs to be edgy. Like this is dumb. And the show really loses its momentum. It's very choppy at times. Then they deliver like some episodes that are just knocked out of the park. It's very inconsistent.
I need more of Connor. I want more Connor.
Yeah, they do great with Connor. Like they do
but they're gonna. I feel like they're gonna do more with him, bringing in Lex this season. So. Yeah, well, I still like the show. Yes, I agree.
That's where they fought Trigon.
I thought Red Hood. I wasn't a huge fan of the actor portraying him, but I feel like him acting was very well. Like I know that sounds weird to say. Like he
No,
acted his butt off.
visually, it's a weird casting choice.
Visually, yes, he's small, he's little,
He
and
looks like
usually,
a hobbit.
what's that?
He looks like a hobbit.
Yeah, but he acted his butt off. He
Yeah,
really did.
he brings the performance, but you have to be sold because visually he's just not. He's not Jensen Ackles, who's like one of those like fan casted characters for Red Hood that you see do like cosplays of it and stuff.
Yep.
I just picture Jason as like 6'2", like at this point I just picture him like Punisher more or less. He's a brat like that. Exactly. He's supposed to be a brat. That's perfect. But his size is just throwing off. And I guess it's because he's supposed to be younger than Dick Grayson and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I get that.
I think the casting for Dick Grayson is flawless. I think that guy's perfect.
I agree. I'm not a huge fan of the Tim Drake casting.
I don't know. I think.
But they've also made him look like such a wimp. Such a wimp, man.
Yeah, right now, yeah, he's got to be trained, but they nailed the detective aspect of him really well.
They did.
Yeah, I like the actor they chose. I think it can be played pretty well. If they just train him up pretty quick, we don't need to. We can have spent this season gap. I mean, there's normally not a time gap in the seasons. They can use some of the season gap wisely to include some training time that we don't have to watch so much of it.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to sell the crap out of this book. Harley Quinn 30th anniversary special.
Yeah, it's her birthday, bro.
There is a ton of variants. Homage covers, all sorts of homage covers. I like this Ivan Tao cover a lot.
Which one?
This one right here.
That's pretty cool.
I like it.
Yeah, I like that the paint is running down her.
Yep. And I like the Shannon Mayer.
Yeah, Shannon Mayer is a phenomenal artist.
Oh yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'll be back again.
Okay. Sounds good.
Dad life.
All right. The guy who played Deathstroke was perfect, but made him go down sweet. Yeah. I did really enjoy Deathstroke in season 2. I thought that was the best season so far of the 3, for sure. Man, there's some cool covers here, though. There are some cool covers. This was Sabine Rich, Rose Besh, Frank Cho. Man, I feel like he could have done more there. Art Germ. Oh, it's a foil variant. Nice. So this is going to be foil. Nice. It's a 1 of 50. Cover B. Hey, J. Scott Campbell. So I don't know who said this. Someone said it. Someone told me this, and I forgot who. They said that J. Scott Campbell covers hold their value more than like almost any other artist on the secondary market. So if you're going to get any cover, that would be the artist to get. Maybe Crane as well. Let's not talk about Crane though. Bruce Timm, I like that. This look like the animated version, right? Lee Bermejo. Interesting. Towel Fire. Yep. I've been listening to you guys. All right, man. Take it easy. Good luck at your side hustle, brother. Yeah, I do like the DC shows and movies. I do. As to be expected. Man, look at all of these creators that are in these books. That is a ton of creators. Did I miss a Adam Hughes? Says he's doing a variant cover, but I haven't seen it yet. This is an Adam Hughes cover. I'm not going to lie. I expected more from Adam Hughes. I really did.
Her mind is blown.
What up, guys? What's up, guys?
think we have to remember too that it's an anniversary book, so the stuff that we're seeing
Sure.
is going to be just like that Shannon Mayer cover. Like that's a cool image for the event. Seems
Hmm.
relevant for the event. That seems like it could be any issue of Harley Quinn. It's still amazing,
Sure.
but just looking at that without a trade dress, you wouldn't be like, that's the anniversary issue.
Sure. Sure. I don't know. I feel like the covers could have been a little bit better overall. This J. Scott is amazing, though.
I don't like her face.
He did do her a little bit different.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was the Art Germ 1 of 50. That's going to be a foil cover as well.
Could also just be in any issue. Same for that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We are getting close to the end here. Creep Show number 1. Not a fan of the horror books. Stuff of Nightmares number 1. I guarantee. I feel like my buddy Circumstances is going to get this. I don't know why. I just feel like he is. It's a boom book. Kind of like that. I feel like the 616 is one for this book as well. Looks good to me. See, I know you. We're hanging out for about another 10 minutes or so, and then I got to get ready for the day with my family.
Is Nick doing a garage sale today?
I do not know, man. Should we? Here, let's go to YouTube machine.
I know that he was in the process of moving, not houses, but he had a son head on out the nest, and I think he said his son moved out the nest, so he was switching rooms that he has his setup in. I don't know if he's doing a sale or working on that. Yeah, no sale.
I don't see anything coming up, no. So, Wind the Throne in the Sky number 2.
Before we go, because we've just been looking at what's coming out this whole time.
Yeah.
It's all trash from here on out.
What's up?
Are you excited for Dawn of the DCU?
Are you talking about that acetate cover with
Well,
Dick Grayson?
it's not just going to be an acetate cover. That's the book that's kicking it off. We have the Infinite Frontier era, the Rebirth era. We're having the Dawn of the DCU era is what comes next. This is not a reboot. This is DC works heavily in eras. Like this is going to be the post Dark Crisis era.
So I don't even know what to click on here.
Images.
Right there. Oh, you want to click on images? Okay.
Yeah, you hit images and click on. You can take it from there.
But yes, I am excited. I saw that and I was like, "What?"
And then you hit visit. I mean, there's really nothing to read about. There's not information out there about it. It's just the solicit.
I mean, it looks to me like our guy Dick Grayson's got that Dr. Manhattan.
Got that Manhattan up in him, right?
Yeah,
he's in space. Like in the fact that they're homage, like that you have the infinite worlds behind him. But what color are they?
Red.
And I know that red signifies a crisis event, but Where did Dr. Manhattan spend all of his thinking time? On Mars, red planet. There's so much you can read into this. And me and Paul Cook have been doing the DC Comics deep dive for months at this point. And since day one, we've been sniffing out Dr. Manhattan like an old truffle pig. Like, I mean, I'm
teasing him.
I'm seeing him everywhere, like in the smallest little things. Like, dude, this can be Manhattan. This can be Manhattan. And then you get this image.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't see his forehead, but I don't think they would put it on there even if they wanted to, because that'd be too big of a spoiler.
All this Nightwing talk has you feel like I need to work out. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Super pumped. I think I know you're a huge Dick Grayson fan. I obviously like the character. I'm not You got me on that one. Your fandom for him is infinite, which I love seeing that with characters. But I'm excited that they're using him in this proper way. You know, like he is the character to use to show growth in these characters. Because so many people are just Batman stuck as he is. But Nightwing, we watched him go from the boy wonder to the
Yes, I
young
do.
man. We watched
Yes, I
him
do.
watched him go from Robin to Nightwing. We watched him take the leadership role in the absence of the Justice League. We've seen him take up Batman's cowl in the absence of Bruce. He's the guy. He's the one to usher in
Yeah.
anything.
And I feel like he should have been Batman longer than just 1 year.
Oh, I think that was perfectly fine because I love the fact that if Bruce is gone permanently, that doesn't mean that Nightwing becomes Batman. Nightwing is Nightwing. If the Justice League is gone, Alan Scott pointed out the Justice Society, the Justice League, the Titans, they're all just names. It doesn't matter. Like just because the Justice League is dead doesn't mean that John Kent and his team are taking their place. No.
Right.
Nightwing and the Titans fill that void automatically. That's how everyone looking for help. They don't look to the kids. Oh, y'all are calling yourself the Justice League. Now you're responsible for saving it. No, they look to Nightwing, who's the next in line naturally. He's been through it all. He's done it all. He's just that dude.
He is that dude. I don't know if he's referring to the deep dive for Dark Crisis. I can tell you that I don't watch them until after I've read the books because
He's
I didn't
talking about my content in general.
I watch your content all the time.
I know. I see the comments, man.
I don't know what he's talking about.
He's just mad because he actually doesn't watch my content.
Right.
Which is fine. It's not for everyone. It's just for people with good taste or who love comic books. So I don't know if Becker falls under either of those.
Did you go to the Augusta Book Exchange yesterday for the Batman Day?
I did not. I don't know if you watched my content or not, but I posted a video to channel members. And it was where me and my wife went to a local convention yesterday. It's the first year that they did this convention. The video was a blast. It was me and my wife through the whole thing. Like I filmed this.
Did you post it early yesterday?
Yeah, it's available.
Okay, so I have not watched it yet.
But I picked up some really cool stuff. It was like in a big gymnasium. So it was like one of those small local ones. It was amazing. But the Augusta Book Exchange was present. They had a booth present there.
Oh, and yes, I did see that.
And also, I did not pick up any Batman Day books. I left them for the kids or people who would want them. I don't need them.
I just asked Paul for one of each of them, and that's it. So. But yes, I am excited for the dawn of the DCU. And what was the mini series that came after the Infinite Crisis?
When you say Infinite Crisis, do you mean Infinite Crisis or Crisis on Infinite Earths?
Okay, hold on.
After Infinite Crisis was the 52 event. You had Countdown to 52, and then you had 52.
No, I'm thinking of. It was a 7-issue series, and they brought back Roy as a Black Lantern.
That was after Death Metal. After Death Metal, we went into the Infinite Frontier era.
Okay, so what was after Infinite Frontier?
We had Infinite Frontier issue 0, Secret Files, and the 1 through 6, and then you had Justice League Incarnate.
Okay,
I don't even know why they changed the name of it. Why they didn't just do 12 issues of Infinite Frontier.
They should have, because I would have just kept buying it.
Yeah, there's one story. There's literally no break in it at all. It's the exact same story, nothing different.
I want to read that still.
But Infinite Frontier issue 2 gave us our first appearance of Dr. Multiverse as well, who I think is going to be a crucial character. Might have some stick around power in the DCU.
Nice. Well, it's been an hour. I've had a good time with you today. We'll go back to this. You like that?
Yeah.
That's the vibe.
You did that big view. I'm like, oh my god, I have a bear cub left cave.
Justice League Incarnate is what I need to read. I do.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
You have your show tonight?
It's Sunday. Yeah. Sunday. There's a lot of really cool stuff to talk about, man. A lot of really cool stuff to talk about. Been a big week for comic news and announcements.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna try to get something. I'm gonna try to get that Burke box loaded up today. Send out a photo and video early for you guys and put it out to everyone tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get back to regularly scheduled videos. It's just work has been extremely busy this year. It's been extremely busy, but no excuses. Play like a champion. So I'm gonna do my best to get back to regularly scheduled videos. All right, I'm gonna hit up all the sponsors and we'll get out of here. Thank you to the amazing people over at the 616comics.com for sponsoring the channel and the monthly Burke Box. Guys, check out their website, the 616comics.com, for exclusive variants, ratios, CGC, statues, and more. Thank you also to...
Do you have a handwritten note on your desk that you read off of for those? I'm not saying that to be funny, just
No,
you just done it enough times.
I just read it.
That's how I am with some of mine.
Yep.
I think to myself, that sounds incredibly scripted at this point.
Yeah, no, I change it up maybe a little bit every time, but it's whatever. Thank you to the amazing channel members. Thank you guys so much. I do need to update this list, though. Everyone in the family tier there is entered to win that monthly Burke Box, again, sponsored by the 616comics.com. A link to everyone on the screen, a link to their Instagram or YouTube is in the description, sorry, of all of my videos. Thanks for everyone for hanging out. We had a great time.
I did.
As always, go Cats.
Cowabunga. It's Morphin time.